Hey everyone, what's up? You're back here with me, Star Hunters, and today I'm going to show you a video on farming. Yay, farming. So, farming is something that I'm not really sure, I think most people like to do on Minecraft. I find it very useful and very handy. I think it's just one of the coolest, bestest things to do. And I have seen over the years that I have been, not really years, but like the while I've been playing Minecraft, I've seen very different techniques and style of farming. So I'm going to show you one that I think is one of the best ways, and I'm going to show you why. So here we have a patch of carrots, wheat, and potatoes. Now as you can see here, we have like 4 lanes for each patch. Now some people, there was like rumors going around that if you wanted to like grow wheat, you needed like water, wheat, or same with carrots and potatoes. That's actually not the case. You can have up to 4 blocks away from the water for them to still grow the same, like as fast. So, and I think this is like one of the best ways to do it because it doesn't take up as much space and you still get like twice as much carrots and wheat and potatoes. So I do like foam, water, foam, water. Now even if you're gonna have like another patch like beside the potatoes, you don't have to have this patch of water, because if you were to have another like patch of water here, you would still have the 2 patches. Maybe a little confusing. I might do another video to show you exactly what I mean, but basically you just need 4 away from water. It doesn't really matter what direction, it just needs to be 4 away. And that is farming carrots, wheat, and potatoes. Now here we have some pumpkins and some melons. These are very different, but they work on the same principle. You can have up to 4 blocks away from water, and they'll still grow the same, and they'll still grow as fast. But with pumpkins and melons, what you have to remember is you have the stem, which is where you plant your seed, and then you actually have the crop. So the stem is the seed you plant, and then you also need to leave room on sides to where like the melons actually spawn. So what I usually do is I have water and then I plant the seed. Get rid of that. I plant the seed and then the melon spawns on this row, and then melon on this row from this seed. Now usually I'll have this right close to like my potatoes or another crop, so these won't spawn on this row, and you just have like a double row right here of full-grown melons, which looks pretty cool, like from above. And the same way with pumpkins, you plant your seed, and you have your pumpkin, and then your seed. And again, you would have something next to it if you want to try and like compact them in to take up less space. What I usually do when I plant these, I usually try and have some bone meal, so that like the stem will grow, because the stem takes a long time to grow, and even after the stem is popped here like that, the melon and old pumpkin doesn't always grow right after the stem is. So I usually bone meal the stem to get to like this kind of growth stage, and then melons and pumpkins will grow. Next we have cocoa beans. Now cocoa beans is something new that they have added in. I'm not really sure how recent, but these are what you make cookies with, cocoa beans. And what you do is you just need to take some jungle wood. You don't even need to plant a sapling. Just, cut down some regular jungle wood and, just grow it like that, 3 high, or however high you want it. And then you take your cocoa beans and you just right click. Now, it does take at least 1 cocoa bean to grow up to this stage, but it usually yields up to like 1 to 3 I think you can get. And then they can just grow like that, and then this is when you harvest them. I have seen people though, I tend not to put them on the bottom one, so I've seen people put like dirt there and they put torches around it or something. Personal preference, whatever you really want to do, it's your farm, have at it. And next we have sugarcane. Now I have showed you kind of like different sugarcane here, and again, these have to be by water. With the cocoa beans, the only credentials that they need is just need to be on jungle wood. Really it. With sugarcane, it has to be directly next to water. So you can put like sugarcane water, or what I've done here is water, sugarcane, sugarcane, water, because this sugarcane is next to that water, and that sugarcane is next to this water. So it's still right next to water. Sugarcane, sugarcane, water, sugarcane. And that's really the best way, I feel, is to plant sugarcane, because they need to be right next to water. I have a little tip, though, for you guys. When you harvest, I have seen people do this, right? And then they will plant it back once they get it. But what I have figured out, actually my mom figured this out, is don't get the bottom one, get like the second one, and then you just have to do that, and then you'll collect them, and the bottom one still stays there, so you don't have to take time to replant them. I mean, it does seem kind of like a basic thing, but not many people know about it. I don't really know how many people do, though. I usually try and tell everyone this, because it's really easy, and you don't have to take the time to replant them, especially if you have a really, really big farm, like I have shown you here. You really don't want to take time to replant them. Another thing I have shown you, or I'm about to show you here, is a little tip. With water, I know sometimes like they can fall, like sugarcane can fall in here and they have to collect them, and running through water is just a pain. I know I really don't like it. I'm sure some people out there don't. Take lily pads, right? You just place the lily pads. You can have fun with placing lily pads, and that way they just fall. Let me show you, like on the lily pads, and they can just walk on over and collect them. Now I used to do this, and I thought it was a great idea. But let me show you. Sometimes when you're like collecting sugarcane, sometimes by accidentally like this hit them and knock them off, and then that becomes a pain. So instead, what you do is, I don't have them here at the moment, which I really should, is take this. I don't like, it doesn't really matter. Take a slab. Put a slab over. And then you can get rid of the slabs afterwards. So you can just kind of put like that. That way it covers the water, right? To where you don't have to run in it. Things fall on it. So you can just go and pick them up on top of it. And it's not, I'm on creative mode, but it's not easy to break. Unlike the lily pads, it's usually one hit. Wood, depending on what tool you have, takes a little while, and then you'll like see what you're doing. So I really recommend using the slabs over the water. Just careful, like you don't want to place it like that, because then you don't get the water. You want to place it on top of the water, and the water still goes to the plant. So that is my tutorial. I have shown you guys about farming and why I think this is the best way to farm. Each way I've shown you takes up the least amount of space, and you get the most crop. If you found a better way, or what you think might be a better way to farm, please send it to me, or put as like a response video. I would love to see your ways, and I hope that this really was a useful video. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and head on over to my Twitch channel and my Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe there. Thanks very much, and I hope to see you again real soon. Peace out.